Hello once more and welcome back to some Primal The Awakening tabletop simulator. A little custom exhibition campaign that I've been working on. We're going 13 episodes into this now, so you already know the deal if you've been checking out the series, what our goal is and how this whole thing works and what we're doing. Basically checking out all the exhibitions in Primal with a little progression added for myself since the campaign books are unavailable for the online audiences. I saw rumors that they're floating around somewhere on the internet, but I actually don't know where one would acquire these things. I could ask my friend for scans, but I'm not too fussed over it. We might do a campaign playthrough, actually, my friend group and I. If we get together for that, it'll be a separate series, but I'll record it. We can see how hard the game is when I can't min-max the 4 characters to the best of my capabilities, which isn't much. We've managed 12 battles so far. We're going to move on to the the 13th now? The 13th monster. We have 2 potions. One of them is on a character who seems to avoid damage a lot because of the green card in her deck. I think is partially responsible. And none of the other characters have a card that works like that, which is a little unfortunate for them. But yeah, I do think it's going to be getting harder. Our 2 main people we want potions on do not have them currently. So I still haven't settled on a loss condition that I like, or some sort of perk. We'll think about it harder when we inevitably lose. Until then, we will face monster number 11. Is this that guy? This should be Jekoros. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so Jekoros. I am looking forward to fighting this thing with 4. I fought him with my friend a couple days ago, actually, when I was playing the Dual Blader. We absolutely destroyed Jekoros. Ruthlessly destroyed Jekoros at 2 players with a Dual Blader and a Gunner characters. Both expansion characters. Cremated this guy. Now, he does have very interesting rules, so I already know how he works. I don't know what all his behavior cards are, though, as we didn't get to see very many before the Dual Blader fucked him up in like 2 turns. He has these cards. Jekoros, we can find Jekoros here. There you go, Jekoros. So he has a charge track and special attrition cards. We're replacing all of the 1 value cards with these. And these all say the same thing when they're revealed. If you're in the front sector, he gains a struggle. So Jekoros is all about gaining struggle. More so than any other monster. Probably. His entire gimmick is behind struggle management, which we are going to want to do. So, you can kind of tell which ones are his because they have different sizes on the back, some of them. I won't be paying attention to that. These can stay here for now. Wait, that's the wrong bag. I hit the X button on tabletop. Oh, I didn't save either. Oh well. I'm gonna keep recording. It's funny. I accidentally clicked the fucking X. I play in windowed mode, for those who do not know. So it should reappear, yeah, for all of you. You can get in here and load up, not the workshop. Load up our save file and just pull them out again. It's not like we missed anything. Yeah, once we load in, we can do that. Okay, so, yeah, Jekoros was number 11. Let me go find this thing out of the bag. We're gonna stick with 11 instead of rolling somebody else. I guess I never wrote his name down. So I suspect he's going to be quite a bit more difficult here. We don't have the power of the dual blader, and with 2 characters, this guy's gimmick procs is a lot easier to mitigate when he's only gaining 1 struggle per thing, when he gets a player -1 struggle gain effect. Yeah, hold up. Like, I knew there was an extra bag here. Get in here. Alright, Jekoros. Let's try this again. Without knocking it down. So Jekoros is pretty neat looking. He's kind of like a Tyranid in my opinion. Vaguely. He's like a T-Rex Tyranid guy. With exposed chest center. And his electric theme is very thematic, in my opinion. Because he's constantly charging like a battery. He has a charge level. And this charge level determines when he... Hey, I gotta, if I'm gonna do this. 1, 2, 3. These should be attached to this thing. Yeah, hey, that's good enough for my purposes. Just to check. Okay, yeah, they do get attached to the thing. So, cool. He's now got stuff for his tracker. Okay, Jekoros, I have to put in the 1s with the not accidentally. Let's make sure I'm pulling out the right ones. Don't want to make it easier. Alright, we'll shuffle those later. These are here, so move you down, move you to the 10. Pull out the rest of his cards. We desire your perils not on the V mode, if you would please. Alright, level 1. Level 1. So he has this, and he has this other card. He has 2 level 1 cards, unless there's another mistake, but I don't think so. And then he has a level 3 card. He also has this card, but it doesn't happen unless it's level 2. So this is not in play yet, but I'm going to leave it here. Strike to the heart. And then these are the level 0 stances. So he only needs 8, right? And here's the thing. It says when the charge level reaches 3, reset it to 0 and advance the stance 2. So the entire fight with Dual Blader can be done. Because it's 2 times player, right? So my Dual Blader only needed 4 damage for a wound, and that's why he got completely destroyed, because he doesn't stance swap. And the Dual Blader just drops 8+ cards a turn and deals... Oh no, how much is this? This is 15, right? 3 and 2 is 12, and 3 is 15. 15 is already causing 4, 8, 12. It's almost 4 wounds with just the Blade Dance effect. That's not even with the red cards and the extra bonus damage for doing other shit. Anyway, that's likely not going to happen here. But that's how he works. So his charge counter just counts up, and when he charges up, he gets bigger. We never even saw stance 2. So we need to keep him away from 12 struggle if possible. Now we also got lucky on behavior cards because they were very good to us when we played. And I don't know how they'll be here. These should all be correct. Alright, we will shuffle everything together. I missed the behavior. Alright, let's roll exhibition. A or B, evens odds. It's even, so this will be the quote-unquote easier exhibition. We do have a Bathanis with 2 water tiles, a Bathanis and 2 rocks. Water, rock, not a plateau. I feel like the plateau doesn't show up too often. I kind of wish there was some random variance to the exhibition terrain instead of them just being 1 or 2 presets. It would be cool if there's some random variance, but it would ruin monsters that need water. Maybe there could be some presets and then some randomness in it. You know, just to change things up. As we play more and more, we're eventually going to get through them all, right? And we're playing up to Nightmare, so I'm going to be hopefully hitting both expedition types of each monster. At least once. Although, since I'm rolling at random, we could hit the same one 4 times, I suppose. Anyway, let's see who's first. Don't mind me, I'm just letting my thoughts run rampant as I tend to do. My stream of consciousness must be quite insane. Sometimes. For anyone who does tune into these videos, you are truly troopers. Alright. Let's draw. Let's play a game. So, that's not what I wanted to see with him. I don't think you can take a mulligan in this game, right? You just kind of gotta deal with what you got. This is bad too. We really want to stamina manage the guy, so I need blue cards. Or struggle, I say stamina. With the stamina manage ourselves. We need to struggle and manage this guy. Jesus Christ, this is scary. Alright, resilient. Undaunted charge is good. Assist. We have a taunt. And shielded strike is good too. Because these two remove 4 struggle, 5 struggle combined. So that can clear out a round. Okay. Here we are on another day. Wish me luck. Or wish the monster to crush me. It's okay. The monster is allowed to crush us. They're starting to be tougher. I feel like we got through the easy monsters, or having 4 potions definitely eases the burden. But when I don't have the 4 potions, then it becomes very complicated. We have a stun on round 1 if we pay for it. Unfortunately, he's last again, which is bad. We have a resilience card. Yeah, battle cry. Alright, so we shall begin round 1 for struggle on Jekoros. Now, just to triply check, he has just a charge track, which we listen to the rules, and then special attrition cards. So the special attrition cards, if we reveal one and we're in his front sector, it is a problem. Now, he is vulnerable everywhere. So we're gonna start with this. The active player discards 2 random cards from their hand and then draws 2. Right, he does this. Now, at least he lets me draw cards. At least he lets me draw cards. So, we don't know what's gonna happen here. Alright, we kept their stun. Unfortunately, it's a very expensive stun turn. Then we're gonna discard 2. We're gonna draw 2. The other asshole who we fought before, this guy, this dude is insane. He's insane. We'll see when we get to him someday. I can negate the next behavior that happens. Alright, so that was this. Now, if we don't move, we become a threat. This will flip, and at the end of the round, both of these 5s are going to flip. So if I don't play any defense cards, and if I move each turn, we don't have to worry about this flipping at least, and then it will get replaced. We do have 2 end-arounders to worry about. If I want 5 things and I want a stun, we can hold off on one of the end-arounders, and since I do want to play defense cards with him especially, I could keep this in place and just let both end-arounders fire off. With that in mind, I would have to assist 3 times to pull off the stun. And I'm not really sure it's worth it to do that. I think assisting him would be more prudent. Since he has a yellow, red, we can go for 2 Shield Master stacks on round 1. Since the opportunity has presented itself for that. Which means I simply want to set up a vulnerable. Which one of your attacks does damage? Yeah, this does 4, so that would be 8. This is for each defense in the sequence in advance. But if I want to do yellow, red, if I can do this last. I can't afford yellow, red. Like, these are free. We have a free yellow, red, so I technically can pay for this. I would just need to pay for this. Maybe if I can get damaged out of turn, this resilience card will make it possible for a big comeback turn. If I save this, we can get rid of the behavior. So we're gonna move with Enrage. We'll move over to the Bathanis terrain. Excuse me. Yeah, I've been a Coffee McCofferton a lot lately. And I forgot to refill my drink, so I'm low on drink. I might have to go do that at some point. I kind of want to keep this. The vulnerable is nice, so we don't really maximize on it on this turn. So I guess I don't want to play anything then. The keeping the rapid blow is just too nice. I don't have to keep the rapid blow. Canceling this effect would be good. Or if it's not that bad, canceling one of these 2 effects would be nice. Oh yeah, so Jekoros is permanently unstoppable. For every behavior card that's revealed, which was 1, he gains a struggle. Almost forgot about Incessant Echo. And then this one is when he suffers a wound, he gains player -1 struggle. And when he unleashes, the charge level goes up by 1. So this is how his charge level increases mostly. Is he unleashes and does damage to everyone. Now, there's this special rule with the rock terrain. This is something that I think we did correctly, but I'm still unsure about it. It says a player in a sector of a rock terrain may remove that terrain from the game to prevent unleashed damage in that sector. That sounds to me like it permanently prevents unleashed damage in that sector, not just for the single instance of the unleashed damage. But it could be for just a single instance of the unleashed damage. And I couldn't find clarification on this. Unfortunately, there's no clarification on these rules. It's probably supposed to be a one-off event, so I'll try it as a one-off event this time and help Jekoros out some more. Alright, I'm going to play this card. We will deal 4 damage and apply vulnerable. I think it's better than doing absolutely nothing on this first turn. That will end their turn. So, we are not a threat. We do reveal this. We are not in the front sector, so Jekoros will not gain a struggle. We will suffer an attrition damage, though. And then he will turn to face our guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we have an assist, which is good. Okay. Mirah's turn. If we don't want to play our side cards, I'm going to have Mirah move with this card here. Going to move over to this side. Get in the butt. In the butt. Fortunately, our 2 cards aren't very good here. Alright, what we will do is play accurate shot for 1. Remove that struggle that he gained. And then I will hold and take a stamina. So I think that'll be our turn 1. Easy peasy. We will suffer an attrition damage. Alright, that's our turn. 2 simple turns, right? We have to avoid revealing the behavior cards at all costs. We have an assist. So, Mr. Leonar's turn. For turn 1, we are going to become a threat, which will reveal this. Then I have an aggro card to deal with. We will become a threat and reveal this. The active player reveals a random card from their hand. If that card is attacked, they discard it. Otherwise, Jekoros gains player -1 struggle. Yeah, he's very good at doing this stuff. Reveal random. It is a defense, so he will gain 3 struggle. I do not discard it. Alright, he has an aggro card, which I forget what that does. We're gonna start by I might want to keep that for struggle removal. He can't do anything. We're gonna start by assisting our guy here. We have anticipate. Alright, so the most I can do is Undaunted Charge into Shielded Strike. If I don't want to reveal the aggro card, and he doesn't have any aggro either. Speaking of which, when we revealed his thing, Unstoppable happened. I would want to not play this. Also, unfortunately, I don't have enough cards to do everything that I want to do. I will pay for this is increasing our damage. Let me remind myself, because I know I will not remember. We will do Undaunted Charge. This will remove 2 struggle, +1 for the sword and shield. Okay. We played accurate shot, right? I assisted with rapid burst. I was like, I didn't play a aggro card, did I? Okay, then I'm going to keep my last breath. I'm gonna greed here. And we're gonna play the Shielded Strike, which removes 2 struggle and deals 2 damage, because we no longer have this on top of our discard pile. So 2 more struggle, 2 more damage. We reveal this. Jekoros immediately turns to the active player unless another player discards a blue from their hand. So the reason why we might want to discard a blue from our hand is so he doesn't reveal a thing and gain a struggle. So I will discard Sharp Shot from my hand to keep him facing the way he's facing. We will gain 1 counter. I wish I could have done 2, but I didn't have enough assist cards to go all in on him. He gains a struggle when that behavior was revealed. And now this is an empty the hand effect. Alright, so we will end our turn with that. So Attrition Step. We are not in the front sector, so he will not gain a struggle. We do block the 1, so we do not suffer attrition. We will draw the full. Okay, I have all of my yellow cards. Now, we can definitely maybe make use of shield block. Alright, it is Darion's turn. Oh, I'm a threat, by the way. Okay, we got 1 and a 0, and we suffered no damage. My apologies. My apologies. So Darion's turn. We want to play both of these without dumping our hand. So I have to assist him. Otherwise, I can, How does resilience work? When you suffer monster damage. So immolate and resilience works in tandem. I may have missed this interaction numerous times. Or every time I immolate, I never have last breath in hand. Depending on what this card does, I will probably just let it happen, or I'll stop it. So he's taking 2 damage. That's 1 wound. Since he only needs 8 for a wound. So when he receives a wound, he will gain 3 struggle. And then we are gonna go all in on this turn and precise strike his ass. We will Berserker, draw a card. This is going to deal 4 damage and remove a struggle. It's going to deal 8 damage, which is another wound. And when he receives a wound, 1, 2, 3. So he will unleash 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he will unleash on the next turn, but we got 2 wounds in. And we did empty our hand. Technically, to play this card, our hand got emptied, so this will activate. The active players in the sector of a water terrain, they suffer damage unless they discard a random card from their hand. Alright, we don't care about that, and he will unstoppable. I'll let it happen. So now this is here. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So we did some damage, we did some red action. When red happens, I don't have that other card in hand. So I think that ends Darion's turn. That will end the round. Darion will... we're not in the front sector, and we're not in the front sector. So he will not gain struggle. We will suffer a damage for attrition. Draw up. Take a look at what we have here. My cards be out of whack, yo. Alright, that ends the first round. So at the end of the round, these two happen. Each player in the rear sector suffers damage +1 unless they reveal a green from their hand. And if there's no one in the rear, their flanks are targeted instead. So this is Mirah. I can reveal a green. We don't care about this. Unstoppable happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, the charge levels 2 or higher, all players become dazed. If a player is already dazed, they discard a card from their hand. So this is going to happen, and then he's going to unstoppable for that being revealed. And then he will unleash. So when he unleashes, he charges up. And then he deals 1 damage to everybody. I will take the 1 damage for now. And this is how Jekoros works. So he's much more dangerous here. Okay. This goes here, and this goes here. Next turn, it's round 2. No one will consume anything. He will gain 4 struggle. Cycle out this card. Gain another one for escalation. Alright, that's an ended round 1. Attrition step and rampage, and we can't prevent those unless I use a card to do so. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Already at 9, huh? He charges a lot faster in 4-player mode, that's for damn sure. It is... who's got aggro? Did you gain aggro? No, it's still Thoreg, right? No one else gained aggro? It was him at the end of the round. So Thoreg was in the front facing. That means he gained extra struggle. If he gained the 2 extra struggle when those were revealed, the unleash would have happened then. He would have reset to 4. He'd be at +2 for the revealed cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's at 11 again. Alright, it's Thoreg's go. Thoreg's gonna heal 1 because of Bathanis. Now we want to remove some strugs. Yeah, da 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 da. I think I will simply become threatened. We don't have aggro. Shield Boy has aggro. Leonar has the aggro. This is 1, 2. Alright, I will move. We'll move into this sector, so we will not be threatened. We will Exhausting Strike. So this will remove 3 struggle, because it's a blue card in the front sector with hammer. And then I will pay 2 to heavy smash. And remove 1 struggle in the front sector. Deal 2 damage. Alright, and I think that's their turn. So attrition step. We have a 2. We will suffer the attrition damage. Draw a fresh hand of 5 cards. Before I do that, let me continue to, monster, behavior check. He's gonna do this. If he suffered a wound this turn, he did not. The active player suffers damage. Otherwise, Jekoros gains 3 struggle. We're going to cancel this behavior with shield block. He did not suffer a wound this turn, so I don't want him to get an extra struggle. Then this happens. Each player in the flank and rear sectors suffers damage unless they reveal green from their hand. So we are in the flank with Mirah. I forgot about this card. We have green, so we are actually lucky on the rampage card. Alright, defense, threat, end of turn, aggro card. Speaking of aggro, we have the aggro again. Did nobody have aggro there? Alright, well, we have the aggro. He will turn to face us and nothing else will happen. We will simply draw up to our hand size now. Oh, I have to do 2 more things. 1, 2. He revealed 2 behavior cards. He is unstoppable. Alright, now we can fucking do something, but... Get the old wombo combo here, and we do have a disruption. Not that I can make use of it. So Mirah's turn. Mirah here. Could become a threat and let this one happen. Get damage in now because this is another wound before he powers up. So I think I'll greed for it. I'll become threatened. When we become threatened, the active player reveals a random card from their hand. If it is an attack, they discard it. Otherwise, Jekoros gains -1 struggle. Well, I guess we might have our plans ruined here. Okay, that's fine. So, if our plans are ruined like that, I will simply pay 2 for acrobatics here. You're lucky this time, Jekoros. Winning the 33%. Just like a pro. All the 1s are gone, so this isn't going to protect us since I chose to stay still. We'll do it anyway to empty our hand. I'll end my turn. I do not wish to assist or anything. We will suffer the damage. We are not in the front facing. This was a revealed card, so 3, 6, 9, 10 because of unstoppable. Let me double check. That is unstoppable, right? I'm not crazy. Could be crazy. Each time behavior card is triggered, yeah, gains 1 struggle. Alright, we suffered attrition damage. And then, as we hit the 3, we draw a 5. All the discard from my hand cards. Alright, hopefully next turn would be a bit more optimistic. Now for us, immolate's always nice. We haven't suffered damage yet. I'm wondering if I should try to hold last breath. I think I will. We will not move, so be a threat. And then I will pay one to immolate, suffer a damage. Everyone will draw a card, including me, because I have a resilience card in hand and I'm suffering monster damage for the immolate. Okay, and when we play it, it's an aggro card, so the aggro effects happens. He immediately turns face the active player unless someone discards a blue from their hand. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's at 10 again. I didn't remove one for a yellow card yet, so he's just back at 10 for revealing a behavior. Oh, when he started the turn, alright, he's at 11. When he started the turn, this happened too. Let me do this properly, because it's going to be over here. The active player discards 2 random cards from the hand, draws 2. Alright, then let's go back. I didn't play this aggro card yet. Let's go back a step. Might not be able to do the immolate play. I think it was this card. And before I continue, hold on. This was on top of the deck. This was in my hand. So I have to slow down a bit. I'm missing some steps. Which one did you get? Stamina boost. Okay, so first discard 2, draw 2 effect. See, we don't have immolate now. Alright, instead we have some other stuff. That was this effect. Alright, so that gave him a thing. He should be at 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Then we may want to simply do this stuff here. And screw Rare Mastery, unfortunately. The aggro card one is fine. So I will pay 2. We will... if only this wasn't aggro. I will push. We'll remove one of these. Draw 2 cards. Alright, now this happens. And then he'll turn to us, which is fine. And then he'll get his thing back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's back at 11. He just doesn't want to not be at 11. How many occupied sectors? We have 2, so this would move 3. Sounds good to me. We'll play Surround and remove 3 Struggle. And then I will play Drawn to Danger and remove another 2 Struggle. Okay. We empty their hands, so this is happening. If the active player is in a sector with a water terrain, we suffer damage unless we discard a random card from their hand. We're not in water terrain. He does gain a thing for that activating now. Alright, well, in the turn, I will draw 2 here and another one. He will gain a struggle since we are in the front and we need a 1 defense. It just gains a struggle. We will suffer the damage and end their turn. Okay. Mr. Red Boy, Darion. It looks like I should move. We have 2. We have 1. I would need... this makes it 3, so I just need 1 assist. I will move so we're not a threat. Let Darion come over here. Do you have a taunt? Alright, I'll taunt with this. So we should have been aggro with the other card I played. Yeah, drawn to danger. He was facing us anyway. We just have aggro. We'll taunt to give Darion a card. I moved, right? End of round are the two things that are happening. He will unleash again, so he's gonna be at charge level 2. We'll play double slash, deal 2 damage, reduce the next red card by 1. And then I will play or pay these 3 to massive strike. We'll deal 7 damage. 9 damage. If only he was vulnerable. We'll gain aggro. But 9 damage, we will flip over Relentless Assault for the discount on their red cards. 9 damage is 1 wound, 1 carryover. So he's at 7. And when he's wounded, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which is good, because we don't want him to carry over further. Alright, we got a 3. We will suffer the attrition damage here. And that will end the turn. Let me just see what we have. We have 1 assist, we have 1 resilience. Alright, so the end of the round, it is round 3. Well, before it's round 3, these 2 happen. The charge level is not 2 or higher, so we don't have to worry about that. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He unleashes right here when this one is revealed. Okay, and then everyone suffers a damage, which we will simply take. And then each player in the rear sector suffers damage +1 unless they reveal green from the hand. If no one's in the rear sector, the flank sectors are targeted instead. Since this is end of the round, I forgot to turn him. This is a Mirah check again. Darion has aggro for the finishing strike, or the massive strike. So, we have a green in their hand. We are fine. Now he gains 1 for that. He gains 1 for escalate. And when he unleashed, he hit charge level 2. Okay, then these 2 are here. And then at the start of the round, he will gain 4. So he's already at 10. You can see it's kind of not easy to mitigate this, but if you're the dual blader and you're playing like 5 blue cards as part of your dance chain, you can remove the 1, because when he takes a wound, he gets 1 struggle. I know he pops off at 6, but it is just so much easier 2 people to maintain this struggle. I would like to get another wound on him before he goes crazy. Alright, behavior thing as well. This one is gone. So, it is Thorag's turn. Thorag, we would love to concussion the monster. And bludgeon the monster. I didn't do disrupt on the last turn. I forgot. I could have maybe mitigated some of the damage that happened to us. I will become a threat. We will Mighty Strain in the concussion. Can I afford to move too if I get rid of this? I might want to activate that so we do more damage. So I will concussion. This will stun the monster. get me a counter on massive blow. And this will remove one struggle. We will stun the attrition check card. So that will not happen. And then I will pick anyone. They have 1 red each. We will get 2 damage for the stun red card. That's 7. Okay, then I want to pay this bludgeon to draw 2. Since we're paying with a blue, we will take aggro away from Daryon. So I did not empty my hand. We'll hold. We'll hold. So he got a 1 and a 2. We will suffer attrition damage for that too. And draw 1 less card and pull out the strain token, but we have a mighty strain on our concussion here. Alright. And then he will turn to face us. It is Mirah's turn. Now's a good time to remove a bunch of struggle, if I could. We'll move Mirah. So she's in the behind here. I do not have an aggro card to stop the front face card. The front face card is the discard 2, draw 2, so I'm okay with that happening. Kinda wish Mirah was getting hit by that. How much does he have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will pay 1 to draw 1 with prompt reflexes. Then I will play bouncing shot and targeted shot. We'll play both of those just to remove 2 struggle. I'll keep cover fire. Maybe I don't want cover fire. How many reds are in my discard? Just the 1? I'll keep cover fire. So we moved, we're not a threat anymore. Alright, we got a 1, we have a 1 defense, no attrition damage for that. We didn't empty our hand. That's probably the main reason to hold off on playing that. Okay, my next turn, we need to do stuff. I have 2 assists. Here, put this here, put this here, put this here. Okay, Leonar's turn. This happens. 2 cards discard, 2 cards draw. Alright, lost counterattack and concentrated attack. Alright. Fortunately, tempo doesn't do much for me. He gained 1 for the anything happening. Which one of these is getting replaced? The 2? We'll move with this feint. I'll move to this side. We'll move to the Bathanis terrain. I think that's fine. Draw a card. I will pay this tempo now to play agility and draw 2. Alright. If I can draw aggro, have him face me, then I can maybe remember Bulwark is a card that exists. Now's a good time to just throw out an aggro strike there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it worth assisting just so I get a second counter right now? So I need 1 stamina to play Battle Trance. Nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna do aggro strikes. This is 7 extra damage. Plus 2, 9 damage total. We'll take the wound and then we're gonna be unleashed on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, we're not gonna be unleashed on yet, but we will be. So we're doing 9 damage. That's a wound and 1 carryover, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's another wound. So he is unleashed because he's gonna gain the 3 struggle. Does not mean duplicate that much blood tokens, but they look good over there. Alright, so let me finish this. Hold on. Dealt the 2 wounds. So yeah, 5 or 4. I honestly forget. Let me go back a minute. Okay, he's at 5 when I do this. So yeah, we will do this. I paid that. We'll play the aggro strike. We do the damage that we calculated. He was at no damage. He took 2 wounds to go to 5. And then all the struggle is gone. He does an unleash. He will deal 1 damage to everybody, right? And when he unleashes, increase the charge level by 1 and put in a sector of octarine, right, to prevent that. When the charge level reaches 3, reset to 0 and advance to stance 2. So now he's on stance 2. Alright, so the same thing is happening here. He's just on stance 2, now he's harder to kill. We got him half dead. Maybe a little over half dead, depending on your perspective, before the stance swap. When we took damage, any resilience, boys? Want a resilience? Yes, we will resilience. He doesn't have resilience, right? Alright, we still have 2 cards in hand. We'll gain a token, and that will be the end of our turn. I moved, right? I did move. We should not be threatened. I went into the water. We get 1. We're not in the front facing. We block the 1 with our green. And then I didn't play an aggro card, so I did not take aggro away from Hammer Chad. So it's now Darion's turn. We will suffer another damage for fatigue, though. And I'm not in the front facing anymore. I could not bulwark. I do have a taunt, So I could taunt Bulwark, you know, maybe. Alright, Darion, he heals one. He's in Bathanus terrain. So we have our thing out. This costs 0, and which means I can't buff the damage it deals because counter synergy is a great thing. It's a wonderful feature of this game. I'm very tempted to simply play a bunch of blue cards. On this turn. Just to reduce the struggle. Yeah, Alright, I'm gonna stay in place. We'll become threatened. I'm gonna pay 2. We'll do pressing strike. We'll gain aggro. And then draw 2 cards. And remove a struggle. I want to keep the resilience stuff in hand and see if I can get a crazy turn to happen. I'm gonna pay 1 for slash to the flank. I am in the flank sector, but it doesn't matter. I don't think I've ever managed to use slash to the flank. In 13 fights, this card has never helped me. Because this would have costed free anyway if I wanted to play it. We're gonna play quick attack, that's another struggle going. Then I'll play a Dragon Dash because why the fuck not? I'm gonna draw as much as I can right here. I have an idea. Or even an idea. It's not gonna be a good one, but that will end the turn, which will end the round. So we are threatened. We do suffer attrition. When I suffer attrition, I draw 2 for resilience. And then I'll draw another 1. And then it's the round. At the end of the round, this happens. Each player in the rear sector suffers damage +1 unless they reveal green from their hand. We do not have a green from our hand, so we will suffer damage +1. Alright. That is unfortunate. Jekoros gained the thing for that being revealed. This goes here, this gets removed, and then the lowest card gets cycled out, and this gets put on, and then he gains 4 struggle. Oh, I forgot. Now that we're on phase 2, I have access to this. So at the start of each player's turn, a player in the front sector may discard a blue from their hand to either inflict vulnerable or reduce the charge level by 1. So now we can manage the charge level. He got that. He did a cycle. It's round 4. And there's something else that I want to do. Right, I'm not going to consume potions on this guy. If we die, we die. We'll give it to Jekoros since he's harder here. Okay, it is right, I know what I want to do. He has to turn to face the aggro player. Thoreg is not in the front facing. Now, Thoreg would love to disrupt a thing once she goes. And he's in the front facing now. Okay, I'm gonna pay 2, 3 leverage. We're not gonna move. I'm gonna stay on the side here. We will leverage, draw 5 cards. Suffer a fatigue. Alright. Well, I have Whirlwind and Charge. Oh, right. Hold up. A player in the front facing at the start of my turn could have discarded an attack from the hand and inflict vulnerable or reduce the charge level. I want to inflict vulnerable because we get to set it up for her. And she gets to draw cards on the next turn. So we definitely want to do that. And this was before I found this Temptatious Whirlwind, but I don't think I can afford the Whirlwind. I mean, I could. I have a Stamina toke. I suppose I can inflict vulnerable again. Since I'm drawing 2 extra cards. And I can apply blind, so his unstoppable shit becomes a non-issue. I forgot something. When we decided not to move, this was revealed. So the active player reveals a random card from their hand. If it's an attack, they discard it. Otherwise, Jekoros gains -1 struggle. Hold up. Damn, I have to go back. We'll go back like 2 entire minutes. Okay. There's a chance we lose disruption here, which is a problem. Okay, we lost disruption. The game has been fucking me a lot. With the random draw being exactly what we lose. That's the RNG I'm familiar with. That's the universe saying, hey, fuck you, buddy. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're threatened. We are suffering a fatigue. I'm gonna have a different card now. 5. Alright, so we didn't get the red card this time. And we have a bludgeon. So we stayed there. That was this getting revealed. When it gets revealed, he's unstoppable, and that happens. And we lost an attack card. Then this goes on here. So if I could stun that, that's my priority. Do I have a stun? I do not have a stun. Does he have no boost effects, by the way? Yeah, he has no boost effects, I think. Right, I wanted to inflict vulnerable at the start of the turn again. We have to redo that. Then we're gonna do something a little different. Since I can't stun without my card, I'm going to... We'll pay 1 to play charge. We'll get aggro. I will choose a player, draw a card. We will choose Mirah to draw. We'll remove 1 struggle. It's about to be a lot of bullshit that happens here, so I need to draw as many cards as I can. I will play Whirlwind just to remove another struggle. And then I'm going to play Tackle. We're going to play Tackle. Do we keep a card in our hand? That doesn't matter that we keep a card in our hand. Let me check. Is 3 down here? 3 is in the deck, and we're drawing it guaranteed. So then I'll just play Tenacity too. Fuck it. Attrition Step. Where's my 3 at? I'm blind. Well, we might draw it. I'm not in the front facing, so that doesn't matter. Okay, I'm not in the front facing, so that doesn't matter. We block the attrition. We draw a fresh hand of 5 after I do this, which might be for the best. Also, hold up. You didn't do anything else, right? This is backwards. Tenacity was last. And that is important. Damn, I didn't get my stun card. Alright, he turns to face. Here, Attrition Step. Before our turn ended, this happened. He did not suffer a wound that turn, so he gains 3 struggle. And he gains another one for revealing a thing. And then the Rampage card happens. Each player in the flank sector suffers damage unless they revealed green from their hands. His hand was empty. Mirah's hand has only 1 green, so they both suffer 1 damage. Alright, all that effort to try and prevent stuff. And then he gains another struggle. There we have aggro card. And he gains another struggle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So when I play the aggro card with Mirah, she dies. Then we're gonna want to deal as much damage as we possibly can right now. I draw 2 at the start of my turn. You know what? When he was facing here, Mirah will prevent the damage with Bulwark, because I keep forgetting about this. As Leonardo's in the front sector. And then he draws a card. And Mirah draws an extra card on top of what she already drew. So this way I survive the impending unleash that's about to happen. Now then, Mirah, do I become a threat? Because we have to survive the unleash and we have to survive the attrition check. So this would be the last thing I discard. We want this to be the last card I play, right? Everyone to just cover fire. Silent arrow. Aligning shot. Yeah, because I don't need to throw this one in, but we can throw this one in. Pay for this with that. And then we have exactly 3 for this, with all the cards we drew. It's an aggro card last. Alright, I think this works. So we have our turn. We will cover fire. 2 damage. Volley. Silent arrow. We're not the aggro player. Speaking of which, this guy is turned this way. So he's the aggro player now. 2 more damage. Volley. 1 more damage. We will flip over our thing. Yeah, I'm gonna suffer fatigue, but that's okay. We're dead here no matter what. We're gonna use intuition to pay for a blinding shot. The previous card in the sequence has aim, so I will inflict blind and deal 2 more damage. Plus a volley. Suffer fatigue. We deal another damage for volley. Excuse me, that's 8 out of what, 16 now? Holy Jekoros, what are you doing to me? Something else was supposed to happen. Oh right, blind. Blind is happening. So this is no longer a thing for until it's my next turn. When I wound him, he'll kill me. So let's wound him. This damage is way too good to pass up on. For the greater good and all that. Deadly shots. We will gain aggro. Although I don't think we're going to keep it for long. So this is 5 extra damage, 6, 7, that's 14 when I cash in on the vulnerable. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There you go, I just need to visualize it. Help me out with my math. When that happens, he unleashes. He gets another 3 struggle. He does 1 damage to everybody. Now, I can prevent the unleash damage. Also, I might be able to survive for 1 more round if I do this properly. Long range as the last card. So I don't remember what this is. So I'll prevent the unleash damage. And then everyone else is going to suffer 1 for unleash. And then after that, the aggro thing flips. He immediately turns to the active player unless someone else discards a blue from their hand. I couldn't care less. You know what? I might care. No. We're gonna get rid of a lot of his struggle if we can. He doesn't gain 1 since he's not unstoppable at the moment. This goes here. I emptied my hand, so this happens. The active player is in a sector of a water terrain. They suffer damage unless they discard a random card from their hand. We are not. Alright, so we survived an unleash, but everyone else is looking like they're about to die here. And that ends my turn. He did charge for the unleash, so he's at charge level 1. And we prevent attrition damage, which we should be threatened since we didn't move. Did we move? We didn't move. Alright, he will gain 1 for that, and the 2 is prevented. 2, 3, 4. So we live. Before he unleashes again, I need to make sure I just spend all my cards at helping others. So we have 2 assists. And then nothing useful. Alright, it is Leonar's turn. He will heal 1. I will stay in my sector and be threatened. When I'm threatened, the active player reveals a random card from their hand. If it's a defense, they discard it. Not a defense. Okay. So much nicer when he's not gaining an extra struggle every single action he does. I wish we could draw better. I would blind the crap out of this and then he becomes a little more manageable. Alright, so we're gonna pay this for agility to draw 2 cards. Oh boy. a wombo combo again. Well, I mean, it removes enough. So, I guess I'll do it. We'll assist. I'll pay to play Undaunted Charge, remove 3 struggle. When I remove this 3 struggle, I guess I don't need to use Start now. And then we'll empty our hand and play Shield Strike, remove 2 more struggle, deal 2 damage. Alright, we've emptied the struggle banks. We have a second counter on our card. That ends my turn. We got the 3. We suffer attrition. So the 3 and the 0 are no longer on there. Alright, what do we have? We have prevent behavior damage, taunt, assist. Alright, this is Darion's turn. Darion heals 1 at the start of his turn. Darion has nothing to do. Also, we aggroed. Yeah, we have aggro. He's facing this way, which means he's facing Darion, which is good. I could use some different cards, so let's actually see if we get something useful here. I wish he didn't hit the resilience card though. I want to try holding my resilience cards and see if I could get carried away with them staying in my hand. We suffer a... not yet, we do not yet. Seriously? Oh, I was out of reds. Alright, we're gonna move with this. We're going to... hold up, this is replaced. What is the attrition check again? I just can't remember this guy's actions. I'm gonna play Engage. I'm gonna let Thoreg draw a card, although he probably will die. But we'll let him draw a card. We gain aggro. We're not a threat anymore either. And then on my turn. Oh, it's my sector adjacent. I can't give it to Thoreg. My apologies. We'll give it to Mirah. Maybe she can empty her deck before she dies. By some miracle. Just has to draw 10 cards. It's not a big deal, right? And I'll keep my other 2 cards. We'll gain a stamina token. So, attrition phase. He did not suffer a wound this turn. He gains 3 struggle. Oppressive as fuck, by the way. Alright, end of the round. If charge level is 2 or higher, it is not. He would just daze everybody. Surprised we've avoided that so far. I forgot to reapply vulnerable. Each player in the rear sector suffers damage +1 unless they reveal green from the hand if no one's in the rear, which no one is in the rear. No, there is someone in the rear. This is a Thoreg check. So Thoreg has a green because we had the aggro. I just didn't turn him before the end of the round, so we are lucky. Alright, that's up there. He gains another 1 for fucking escalating. Okay. And then he's going to gain 4 more. And then he's going to behavior swipe this for an aggro. And it's gonna be round 5. And we suffer fatigue and draw up to 5 before any of what just went down goes down. Yeah, so that's fine. We have a jump and slice. Okay. So we're in the front sector. Thoreg here has... We want to stun, basically. We absolutely want to stun. So I can Iron Blast and a knockout. And no one has to assist me for it. And then I die. So I'm going to stun, but we'll get some damage off with it, and then we die. Two attrition. Which will get rid of the strain token, so that's fine. Now, the Iron Blast does 4, which would do 8, so I will, with Mirah, this is a volley 2 if I play it, and this one will cycle a card. So I don't want to discard a cards, because we're trying to draw my deck out before I die. So with him, we'll sacrifice a double slash to make the monster vulnerable via his strike to the heart. And then we'll play Iron Blast. I'm not going to take out the token because we're about to die. We're going to deal 4 damage to him. I'm going to double it to 8, and since this is the opening, we're going to gain aggro. And we're going to reapply vulnerable. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 8. 8 and 8 is 16, so that is a wound. And then he's going to get 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This happens. Immediately turns to the active player unless someone discards a blue from their hand. Hey, Pappy. What's up? I'm just gonna fucking pummel your ass again. Have a knockout. 2 more damage. And we stun the monster, which finally flips over a massive blow right before we die. So 2 more damage. We have a stun. I'll pick Leonora here. He has 2 red cards, so that's 4 more damage. Man, I wish there were more stun cards. This was gone. This is still active, so he's not proccing Unleash just by losing cards, thankfully. And then we're going to stun... Let's see. We're going to die, which means the next player in turn order becomes aggro, and he's going to turn to her. So she will proc the front-facing. We should just block the front-facing card, and then the rampage shouldn't happen, and we have to move each turn. Now lock him down for a round, so we can maybe survive this. Oh, I'm gonna do something. I didn't mention it, I'm thinking of it now, but at the start of the turn, I am gonna cash in on this Alamore. We will heal for... If I would ever think to order these properly, I'm gonna say I put them... Always put the highest under the lowest, because Alamore exists. There's no reason to do otherwise. I want to heal for 4 so she doesn't die on this round, because Unleash is inevitable, since I was always gonna do this red-red play. So we're gonna go through with that. And then we'll draw 2 struggle, we suffer damage. He is going to also unleash since he revealed a thing, and we are in the front sector. So first we suffer the attrition damage and die, and then I'll unleash on everybody else. Thoreg, you did a good job. Hopefully you did enough of a job. Alright, so he's not aggro anymore. He's not a threat anymore. He doesn't have stamina anymore because those are on the board. He is a wounded man. He's knocked down. Unleash would happen. Alright, everybody else is going to end up having a bad time. And then Mirah is aggro player, and at the end of the attrition phase, when all that goes down, he would turn to her. That was from the attrition damage happening. Since an unleash happened, he is at 2 on his unleash tracker. So now I have to ask myself, do I ditch jumping slice here? I will drop slash to the flank. He's still vulnerable. We'll reduce the charge level by 1. At the start of Mirah's turn. And then on Mirah's turn, we need to move. So I will move with, okay, one thing at a time. At the start of our turn, we will volley 2 for ultimate shot. That's 1 damage on the monster. Then we will move, draw a card because we discarded that card. We're gonna go to this terrain with the rock here. I can only play 3 cards here. I just want to empty my deck. So we want to play a blue, a green, and then something else. I'll play acrobatics first. We're not a threat anymore since we moved. That's why we had to move first too. I couldn't rely on the acrobatics. I'll play targeted shot. I get to move again, so I'm gonna come where Thoreg is. We'll draw 3. The next time we play a blue, we remove a struggle. Alright, what do we have here? We have precision draw. This volleys 2 cards, this volleys 1 card. I would have 1 card left. We're gonna empty the deck on the draw. This is 2 stamina. So I'm gonna revive Thoreg once. So he's going from red to black. We can just attack on willy-nilly. So, that in mind. I might want to avoid the attrition damage here if I can. 3's already gone. Most of the bad shit's already gone. Still a 2. There's 1 1 and there's 2 2s, right? There's 1 1 and 1 2. I keep thinking there's 4 2s. There's only 3 2s in the deck. So yeah, we're gonna want a 2. Why do I have aggro? Oh, because he died, right. That's why I have aggro. Yeah. Alright, we'll prompt reflexes to draw 1. And then I'll pay this to, precision draw. Will deal 2 damage. He's still vulnerable, right? What is the most damage you can do? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Oh, I need him to draw cards. Alright, what was I doing? We precision drawed. We're gonna volley 1. I think that's everything we got. We'll end the turn. So, attrition phase. It's a 2. We have 2 defense, so we'll prevent that damage. Precision draw is now on top, so I might want to be careful about assisting with this character. We deal 5 damage here. which is 5. This is 10. It's 14, so no wound yet. You suffer a fatigue for the deck. Cycling. Alright. It is now Leonar's turn. Leonor has to move. We gain an HP. Where do I move to? Darion? Ah, we had aggro. He's turning the face. I would like a dude in the back because the rampage card is here, and we're gonna need a green in hand. We're gonna need like green in hand or some shit, which I'm not gonna have at the end. I can prevent the damage from a behavior effect though, so yeah, I want to be in the butt. Can't even assist if she wanted to. Could revive Thoreg, but it's fine if he skips a turn. We have access to Thwart. We don't need Thwart though. I can tempo, aggro strike, and then play rapid dash. Let's move a feint. We'll draw a card when we move. That was a good draw. Does that last resilience? Last breath? Is that a +7 damage card? Or is it just a flat 7 damage card? So that'll be 14 with the wound. Alright, let's change things. It's 14. 16. 17. 18, 19, 20. Oh shit, I hit a button. Back to the game. I don't know how I even did. What, did I click on my icon by accident? Can you assist or no? You can. I'm gonna assist. Now this can do plus. And this can draw 2. But I have to activate the thing first. She can't assist, right? You have one job, girl. We were gonna empty your deck and I need you to assist. One job. Damn. We're not necessarily dead on the next turn, so let's play this a little less all in then. I do need to remove some of the struggle. I will play Last Breath. We will do the 14 damage. This removes 1 struggle, 7 damage because we're missing 7 HP times 2, so it's 14. This is 14 right here, 15, 16. So we have that much carryover on the second wound slot. He gains 3. Our turn ended, so if he reveals cards, he's unstoppable again. He's not blind anymore. And then he's back on 2 charge. Yeah, he didn't unleash yet. Oh, I had an extra stamina. It doesn't matter, I'm still missing 1 stamina for this. Also, I didn't want to pay with this card. I was giving up on the idea of aggro striking. My apologies. This is to protect us. We're gonna rapid dash. And then deal 2 more damage and flip over our thing, even though it's a little late. So 2 more damage. And then we're gonna end our turn with that. I did move. We are not in the front facing. We do not draw aggro, so he's gonna stay facing Mirah. And we do block that one, so we do not suffer attrition damage. Okay. No, this stays here. What are you doing? That's good. This is all good. Alright. So Darion will start his turn. Last guy going. And Darion just needs to move. Let me do some. For Darion's turn, when I removed what did I just play? I just played Last Breath. Alright, never mind. We're not gonna do that. We're going to use our stamina token to move over to this tile piece here so we don't become a threat. He's not a threat anymore. No one's a threat. So we were avoiding this. Mirah's gonna go first. Thoreg's just gonna get up and get his hand back. What card's getting milled? The threat card. But we need to draw aggro. So I will play Jumping Slice. We'll deal 2 damage. It's free since we have Relentless Strike active. This is... oh, that's 16. Alright, well he's gonna unleash again and fucking hit everybody. 2, 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then... fuck. All this is gone, by the way. We need 16 more damage. I don't know what stance 3 contains. You don't have an opportunity to reduce the charge level. Tell you what, let's say I plan... nah, I was behind him. I can't stab him in the heart. Never mind. Or, who's down here? Mirah? Mirah could stab him in the heart. Let's say I planned it out. She's gonna get rid of this to reduce the heart level by 1. We'll say I did that. Actually thought about it. Yeah, it's just an attack card. Because I don't know what 3 is, and I don't want to know what 3 is. I think we can kill him the way we are now. So we'll end the turn. We're gonna suffer attrition damage with Darion. Guaranteed. Never mind, I lied about the guarantee. He's also gonna face Darion since we drew the aggro. then we are lucky. You have to forgive me. You know, I can't think of every available option to me, but we have them. I need time to think about them. So it's the end of the round. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now he unleashes. Again. So the charge level goes back to 2. He does 1 damage to everybody, which doesn't kill, surprisingly. if he like turns into 3 power, because I know that this asshole turns into 3 power at stance 3, then the unleash becomes devastating at that point. This is gone. We managed to prevent any of this shit from getting revealed. It's round 6. Consume phase. I'm not going to drink the potion on Darion. So that's whatever. He's going to gain 4. No, he already gained 4. That's why he unleashed, right? He already gained 4. He's going to behavior cycle that. And then he's going to... There's something else happening here, and I can't remember what it is. Nah, I think that was all. Alright, I think that was all. It is Thorreg's turn. He stands up. So he's got 5 HP. Second wind, and then his turn ends, right, for standing up. Now, let me just take a peek here. That's super fucking good. Thank you for drawing that, Thorreg. At the start of Thorreg's turn, since he had a start of the turn to stand up, we will inflict vulnerable on the monster by stabbing his heart so that she can fucking kill it. Because this is 16 damage. That's all I wanted. And then the monster stays facing Darion at the end of his turn. No one's in the front facing, so nothing activated. So we got lucky again. This guy came close to killing us this time. He's a joke at 2 players. He's a joke with this chick right here. This chick just does everything. Not to hate on her. It's fun to have a powerful character. Her base level 0 stuff is crazy. I cannot wait to see her at high levels. What kind of bullshit she can do with high level gear. She's crazy. Anyway, I think we won the game, right? It's Mirah's turn. We're gonna become a threat. We're going to pay 3 and shoot the heavy arrow. That's 6 extra damage. That's 16 damage, 8 times 2, which is lethal. It's a good time for this music to play. Whew. Alright, Jekoros. So, managing a struggle is nigh impossible. Unless you get an early blind on this, I really think he's a lot less bad without the unstoppable in effect. But I only got a chance to blind once, because of course I wouldn't draw more blind cards. But I'll take my victories where I can get them. So we have a victory here. Let's pack away the stuff. I'll give myself some rewards. I wasted a potion, which I needed to. With that in mind, yeah, we're really struggling without having potions on everybody. It's getting bad. Shield Master was useless again. Shield Master probably should have only been 2 counters, not 3. It is very good when it gets going, but holy crap. The monster's either gonna kill you all before it gets going, or you're gonna be killing it if you happen to draw well enough. Hello, wound card. Maybe next time you get a chance. Hopefully not. I don't know why I'm shuffling. And you know what else happened here? We didn't even get the benefit from Massive Blow. I don't think I played a single blue card that dealt 2 damage. Alright, you're here, you're here. Everyone always starts in the front sector, which kind of sucks. Jekoros, thank you for playing though. You almost did good. What is stance 3 on this guy? Okay, his damage doesn't go up. But if he charges again, all players are KO'd. That's fucking insane. 5 HP per is beefy as hell. Also, he gains this new ability we didn't see. Player suffers attrition damage. If the charge level is 2 or more, that player suffers damage times 2 instead of damage. That's a major yikers for future versions of these monsters. Not gonna lie. Sometimes these things do not want to stack. Alright. But yeah, that's Jekoros. So I had past experience with this guy. Now I have more past experience with him. Oh, I see what the problem is with his deck. His card backs are backwards, the images. I can fix that since this is my copy. Or I might not be able to. Okay, I can. Copy this. Paste it here. Copy this. Paste it here. Let me take this and paste it here. I don't know if that swapped. Alright, hold up. I can always get the card back. You. I think that back messed up because of delete. Yeah. There you go. Import. It says that's wrong. Alright, well, let's try again. So I'd like to fix this card because it bothers me immensely. So these two are fine, right? This one is in fact backwards. Let's try this again. Custom. Copy. Notebook. Paste. Copy. Paste. Alright, the top one belongs on the bottom. The bottom one belongs on the top. But it didn't change at all. So delete that. I can't right click copy this. There you go. No, that's the wrong one still. This is saying 8.7 says CE. Let me could you like delete that? Okay. Let me see if I can paste this in my Discord. Just something. Alright, I did. Now copy it from Discord into here. There you go. Was that so difficult? Alright, something went awry here. Now what's the problem? Alright, so the first image should be correct on the bottom, right? Let me A87, right? A87. This is also A87. So for some reason there's a boot there. And the first image needs to be this bottom thing. Oh, I see what happened. It's not copying this bottom one at all. I see the problem now. So, you know what? I'm gonna stern man. I can do this. I can do this. steamusercontent.com/UGC/2513-648 80474 0414425 /D96 D818 944 B4F253 D98 DCC4C33E. Oh, this is kind of fun. F A O 8 5 3 5 AE 5 CE. Oh my god. Okay, apparently you can't copy off of this notepad. I wish they would improve this. Tabletop Simulator, guys. It still doesn't stack? Why the flying fuck doesn't it stack? Oh my god, I don't understand. Which one of these three cards is backwards then? Apparently that one was right side up. Alright, let's try this again then. So, Thunderhorn. Which one was I messing with? High tension? I don't even get it. Don't get it. Copy. Paste in the Discord. Copy. Paste in the Discord. Now I have two different ones. Copy. Paste. A7. A87. Copy. Paste. Import. Thank fuck. Now it's permanently fixed and it won't bother me anymore. Mod creator, please check the facing on your cards. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Alright, anyway, let's continue packing up here now that that's fixed. So yeah, pretty good challenge from Jekoros. Kind of a joke at level 2, but a good challenge at level... not level 2. 2 players. 2 players. I can't wait to fight the tier 3 nightmare variants. I might do each tier of nightmare in the future. I don't know. If I do each tier nightmare, it's gonna be very long. Not as part of the campaign. I might just use the actual expedition rules and customize the characters to however I want. Maybe I'll do the tier 3 nightmares with this squad in the campaign mode. They'll be like our final gauntlet. And then if I want to play more, and I'm not sick of the game by then, since we'll have played these monsters 4 times over, I'll make a new team using both of the other characters. And just customize them. Okay. Let's not forget all of Jekoros' front-hating charge cards. They really gave Jekoros like 15 different ways of charging struggle to make sure if you try to manage the struggle, you're just not going to. We're missing... no, we're not. That was weird. It looked like we were missing one earlier. This should be correct. 5 1s, yes. 3 T's, 1 3 1 0. Alright, everybody done? Jekoros level 0. Overcome, but it was looking a little dangerous there. And again, that was with Bathanis giving us some health. I didn't even make good use of the Bathanis there. Let's gain some resource rewards for our campaign. Yeah, da 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 da. Hey, who's first? Thoreg again? Yeah, Thoreg again. Zima for Leonor. Eride for Darion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's missed 2. That's insane. Electric Boogaloo. 3 people get a Funda Carnival. We still haven't faced the damn Venom thing. Wait a minute. Where's the electric? Is there supposed to be 10 in here? Did I lose one? Or is there no electric? Crystal Thunder. There is a thunder. There should be a thunder element then. Have I accidentally deleted the thunder element? Alright, we have a fix for this. We save the game. We load up the basic Primal, one of them. Beep, 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 beep. Holy, zoom in. This is the scripted version. I was looking at this one. It definitely has some nicer player setup. So I don't mind doing everything manually and keeping it messy. But this could be a version worth swapping to. They also have some very nice players in this one, and you can just click them to get the tokens and then remove the tokens. So I am tempted. I've been tempted to try out this version of the thing. I haven't learned it yet though, but we may end up coming over here, and then he's got, you know, all the stuff at the levels. Now let me see some. Like, I don't think he's fixed his cards. His mod description says he just took all the resources from the mod we're currently using, right? So it's the same stuff. Which means that this guy does not have the right cards. Yeah. He only has 2 circles. He's going to have 4 of this icon here, because he has 2 copies of Terrifying War, which is a mistake. He does have another card, which I replaced. So with that in mind, all of the mistakes, which is more cross, that would be the Nightmare guy, Zekath. It's a very nice looking mod, but... And this is nice. He did the hard work of laying out all the keywords. This is what I was kind of doing. I just got lazy about it. Right at the beginning of this video or the last video, I forget when I was doing that already. This is a nice mod. Now this also, right here, this page 52, this doesn't exist. Let me go back to the other mod. Now that well, hold up. What did we come here for? We came here to do something. Honestly, I forget what I needed from here. I need to fix something. I remember what I needed. I remember! I just don't know where it is, but I remember. Where are your resources? Where are your resources? Where are the resources? They're up here. This is terrains. Loot. Loot bag. Scraps. Element. There's 10. I must have accidentally deleted light. Okay, this is what we want. Copy. I'm gonna stick with the other table. This is a nice looking table. But yeah, it's got all the inaccuracies the first table has, and I fixed the inaccuracies as I'm going along and finding them. So it's just more convenient to stay here, and I'm more familiar with this table at the moment. The other table is very nice though. 1, 2, 3 lightning elements. I don't know when I deleted that, or maybe it was missing the whole time and the other guy just added it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What do we do? You over here. You over here. Yeah, I had it before. I must have deleted it by accident. I had to have deleted it by accident. Alright, so lightning element hasn't been in the pool, but we've only drawn primordial. We had a couple nightmare monsters, so I probably missed out on lightning opportunity. It's not a big deal. You know, it's whatever. Once again, no plants. Alright, so yeah, for the plants thing, because you're supposed to have Alamores for these fights, I will continue to try them as we are. But since we're not lucking out on the plants, everyone is really failing the plant rolls quite hard. If we lose, I think I'm going to restore everyone's Alamore portions, Alamores on a loss. Or I'll continue to cycle through. We'll keep the losses out of the bag at first. And then when only the losses are left, we'll rematch them. And then refill our potions. So we might do that too. There are 9 monsters left for us to face, but with this, we're at the end of this session, so thanks for watching. Hope you all had a good time. Take care as always, good luck on your own primordial games, and maybe I'll see you in for the next one.